All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. Who could ask for anything more? Yeah, it was weird, man. Had a little, not a little, it was a major problem right before the show. Nothing worked. It said an error occur, right? Everything. No green screen, couldn't do anything, couldn't get anything to pop up. So I logged out of it, logged back in, and it worked great. Here we are. So thank you for your patience. And there's the background. Everything seems to be working just the way it should tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Tonight we're going to talk about UFOlogy Is, Bizarro-World. Everything is the opposite of what it should be. It's hard coming up with new stuff. I mean, well, there's news to talk about and an incredible blizzard and a lot of storms and a lot of interesting things happening like that, natural events. I think that's where we're going to be heading in the next few weeks. There's some natural occurring, hopefully not catastrophic events that are going to be happening. And catastrophic. We invent new words here every night. Don't say you don't learn anything new here at Goof On. But we'll talk about the bizarro world we're living in, which is every day we do it. So in essence, we're just going to talk. No, we're not. We're not. We're just going to sit here. Let's just do that one night and not say a word. I'll just play clips. You can read the articles. Nah, that's not fun. Let's do a little roll call and really get going tonight. Let's cut the BS. Hey, whose birthday was it? God, I wish that was the truth, brother. I wish. This is my Domino's Fats shirt. Yeah, I like this shirt. It's one of my favorites. Oh, that's what, that side. Welcome to the show, SL. David Wilcock, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, the EW is here. Welcome to the show. Jammer Travels. Welcome to the show. Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian. Welcome to the show, brother. Parham, welcome to the show. Sean, welcome to the show. Samo, Goofonian, Rockstar. Welcome to the show. Marcel, Goofonian, Metalhead. Welcome to the show. Thor Panku, how are you? Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Sky Allen. Oh, hey. Welcome to the show. Didn't see you. David Rowe. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Good. Hey, Brookies. What do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show. Leadfoot. What's up, Rich? How you doing, man? All right, who's coming through the front door? Jeanette, the angel of Goof On, sneaking through the keyhole. I see it. Thank you. Welcome to the show. The angel of Goof On. The True Few. Welcome to the show. Good to see you back. Derek Faulkner with the LK. What's up, Chief? Good to see you. Peter McLeese. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. AJ Brr. Well, happy birthday, Alfie Joe Bob. Didn't we sing happy birthday to you? When was the 3rd, the 2nd? 3 days ago. So Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Why didn't we do it? We need to have a March birthday. What's up, Bernie? There's so many March birthdays. Yeah. What's up, GC? Glenn Collins snuck through. How you doing, man? All right. Let's get started. Hey, Gary Busey's here with the Rusey. What's up, GBR? I love that. Gary Brucey. Great name, isn't it? What's up, time surfing alien? Oh, so I started watching Resident Alien. Never seen it before. I didn't know what to expect. I heard things, but I forgot about it. Interesting concept. I'm laughing out loud. It's not bad. It's actually funny. And it's getting good. I'm on episode 5 or something now in season 1. And I just got introduced to the bad people, which I knew that had to happen. It was all going too nice. It was just all too easy. I knew it was gonna get tough, but I like it. It's a cute little show. Makes me laugh. I like to laugh. He's a fun alien. And that kid, he wants to kill a kid. I love that. You never see anything trying to kill a kid. On purpose, even. And he started to. And the kid screamed and it frightened him. Good show. Yeah. I'm finding how it parallels with ufology in a lot of ways. You can tell somebody did some research in that show. Yeah, it's cool. He's got the big eyes. He's tall. He's got hands that come out like in Total Recall. The reactor. Remember? The mutant? Well, it's pretty cool the way they made this alien. Designed him. It's kind of cool. It's a good show. Good times. If you like a laugh and you like aliens, I think Resident Alien's good. So far. All right. Whoa, what does this say? Hold on. Oh, I can't play that. There's a lot of stuff I might play for the members show that I accidentally have in here. I just remembered I did that. Okay, so, the big thing going around the internet again are these green lasers. Now, the first time it came around about a year ago, it didn't get as much attention as it's getting now. I don't understand why people are really going apeshit over it. They should have last year. But I'm going to grab a video here for you and show you what the heck's going on, because it's been spotted again over Florida. That's right. It's loading up. Hey, I wanted to say, if you want to help support GoofOn, we rely on your support. So all the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. They're all there. You can even become a member if you want. No pressure. But we're dying. We're a dying breed. All right, let me see. What do we got here? No, come on. It won't play the video. 57 seconds long. Let me refresh it. It wants to, and then it goes away. Well, let me see. Oh, that's terrible. Thousands of cattle are being... No. See, I can play all these other videos. I just can't play the one that's the story. There's got to be another link somewhere. I was able to watch it on the phone. No problem. Had no problem. Well, unidentified green laser aircraft. An unidentified green laser aircraft spotted over the Florida suburbs recently. See, that doesn't... Okay, so there are these aircraft that are shooting down LiDAR, right? It's probably LiDAR radar, right? Isn't that what people are saying? Let me see if I can find a video of these laser lights. I know they're out there everywhere. YouTube world. So let's take a look. Lasers. Here we go. Laser beams. That's all you need to type in, right? Yeah, here we go. Let's see. 20 green laser beam explained. This is 2 days ago. Somebody thinks they explained it. Someone just reported that something massive was captured during the Hawaii fires. Lasers. Now, I want the new ones. Well, we've talked about it, and they're cool looking too. Oh, maybe I got one here. Let's see. I'm gonna show you this one. What the hell? I don't know if this is one of them. I think it is. I have a very strong laser, but it's nothing like this. I mean, mine can pop a balloon, you know. This is time lapse. So it's hard to tell. Is it coming from here? Is it going up there? You know, it looks like it's shooting down actually, but I don't know. No, you can't tell. Pretty stationary. It's not moving an inch. And you know, this is what's interesting. What is this complex here? Is this a university or science lab? Wow, look at that. I mean, it looks fake. And what's it doing here anyway? Why here? I didn't think they were going to zoom in like that. That's awesome. Oh, that's time lapse too. Weird. I think it came from here. What do you think? Let's see if we can get it turning on. Oh, was there something up there already? Hold on, I thought I saw something. Let's take a look up here, right above it. Oh, what's this? Did you see that? Look at this. Oh my God, there's something up there already. Okay, that's not down here. Explain this one, guys. You know what it might be? CGI. When it was over the building, when they zoomed in all the way, it looked fake to me. Right? Did it look fake to you? It looks real, but then it looks fake. Okay, so now let's do slow-mo. I'm really interested in this for some reason because it's something different, I guess. But watch. Let's see how it pops on. Let's go back a quarter of a second. Wow, that stays there a second. Look at that. Here we go. It's there. Oh, look at it. Oh, I want to start over. Check that out. There's some action already. See? Oh, that's bizarre. Gonna come on any second. And I'll be honest with you. It looked like it came down to me, even though that was slow motion. It was hard to tell. I don't know. My eyes caught it like it was going from top to bottom. How do you see it? Right? Okay, so something's up here. And my first instinct is telling me it's a drone. Cosmic Dave, I hear you. Yeah, I know. It's just a green laser beam. It reflects in the clouds or the CGI part of the 90s. Yeah, you're right. Yep. I know. It's just something new that's going around the internet. People are making a big stink over these laser beams. I just thought it would be fun to talk about, right? It's like, it's just a green laser beam. I'm like you, I know. But I got a job to do. And I think that was interesting, what we just saw here. There was something fishy going on up there. Anyway, I'll put the link to this video in the show description anyway. Never know what you're going to get. And that's it. Now, there's more. I wanted to see the ones where it looks like they're throwing down lines and lines. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I found it. Chinese. Oh, let me turn it back to the regular speed. Yeah, these were over Hawaii. All right, let me bring this up in 5, 4, 3.
Now to a very unusual sight captured on camera. Japanese and local astronomers say a Chinese satellite was recently seen beaming down green lasers over the islands. This video captured atop the Subaru telescope on Mauna Kea, operated by the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. Bryce Moore has the story.
The lasers flash for just a couple seconds. Initially thought to be from a NASA altimeter satellite, the Japanese put out a correction note on Monday saying NASA scientists found a most likely candidate as the ACDL instrument by the Chinese Daki-1 AEMS satellite. I went to a University of Hawaii astronomer who read up on AEMS instruments.
It's a Chinese satellite that is measuring pollutants, among other things. It has many different instruments on it, some kind of topographical mapping, or they're also used for measuring stuff in the Earth's atmosphere. And I think that's what it is to environment.
So the Chinese are doing tests over our country? Is that what I'm hearing? Does that seem okay with you? That's all they're doing, the guy says, and that's all they're doing. There's no nefarious anything from China, our enemy.
I went to a University of Hawaii astronomer who read up on AEMS instruments.
It's a Chinese satellite that is measuring pollutants, among other things. It has many different instruments on it. Some kind of
How can anybody be okay with this? Listen to him.
Topographical mapping, or they're also used for measuring stuff in the Earth's atmosphere. And I think that's what it is, to environmental measurements.
Yeah, and how much land is out there and how much they could, use a direct energy weapon over Maui maybe someday in the future, because this is about 2 years old, I think. 1 year ago. Yeah, a year ago. That's what I said originally. That's what I thought.
Satellite.
I also sat down with the former chief of staff.
It makes sense that the Chinese are flying their balloons over and over and over the USA with impunity. That's the threat, Jeremy Corbell Lue Eligonzo and the rest of the world. That's the threat. And that's what they're doing. It looks like LiDAR. They're checking how much land is available. They're checking our resources. They're checking everything. They're going to take over. Do you know their army has more people in it than we do in the United States combined? All of our population. It's terrible. We're done. It's almost there. They're almost there. 10 years. I hope not. The Second Amendment. That'll save us. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the contrast edited here.
Of Marine Forces Pacific. He had some questions.
I'm not sure, this is my opinion, why the Chinese, who are probably some of the most prolific polluters on the planet, would be collecting data on pollutants on this side of the Pacific.
Both experts say this isn't explicitly a spy satellite.
Thank you. It is. Come on, stop. Just say what's on your mind. They're not allowed to say anything bad about China.
It is cataloged and known by governments around the world.
The U.S. has satellites that do the same thing. So in this case, despite all of the flurry, well-deserved flurry about Chinese spy satellites and other devices, this one is just orbiting Earth and has a known orbit.
The footage was taken January 28th, before.
All right, then why is it we haven't seen it before if it's in this elliptical similar orbit? How come? Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess you have to be at the right place at the right time to catch this stuff. Exactly. It's amazing. It really is. Oh, I have to check these messages because my father's, well, not doing well. So let me see something here. Oh. Oh. Well, that's nice. Okay, it's good news. $4.20 came in. Oh, yeah. Ben, thank you for the $4.20, by the way. That's how much. He says he sent me a video clip from 60 Minutes Australia about the MH370. You know, I was going to do that tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That Ashton, that kid who thinks he debunked it, is completely wrong. Everybody's ripping this kid a new one. Oh, that's okay, man. Oh, all right. Well, his birthday's on the 12th. See, we need to have a March birthday. Thank you for that, bro. Yeah, good to see you. And about the other stuff, sorry to hear. But thank you very much. I don't think you want me to tell the world about that. And then I think it is $25 from David Wilcox, not Wilcock, sending on a PayPal, 25 Canadian coin. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Like you have no idea. And a continuing supporter. All you guys are continuing supporters of Goof On. Thank you. It goes right back into the kitty. It keeps us moving. Believe me, it does. All right. Okay. Check this out. So we were just talking about these lasers from this Chinese whatever, satellite, balloon, whatever you want to call it. It just doesn't end. Spy balloons, drones, and advanced UFOs, or UAP, pose a clear and present danger, by Ryan Graves. He's now writing for The Hill? He's an opinion contributor. This came out today. Oh, I could listen to this article? That's interesting. Let me see something. Oh my God, you can listen to it. Block. Here, let's listen to it. Let's listen to Ryan Graves. This is great. I don't have to read. This is the life I've been waiting for. I don't have to do anything anymore.
Drones and
Hey, tell me if you can hear it.
advanced UAP pose a clear and present danger. By Ryan Graves, opinion contributor.
I said that.
Last year, the nation's attention was riveted by a Chinese spy balloon that maneuvered across the United States before it was shot down by an F-22 off the coast of South Carolina. The mistaken identification of an enemy drone as an American drone in Jordan led to the death of 3 U.S. service members last month. Retaliatory strikes against Iranian proxies risk escalation and war with Iran. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, American military planners are witnessing the transformation of modern warfare with the use of low-cost FPV drones, which make battle tanks look obsolete. The rise of autonomous artificial intelligence only raises the stakes. Unidentified objects in defended airspace represent a domain awareness gap. This gap poses a clear and present danger to pilots and our soldiers that is more acute than ever. Whereas the Chinese spy balloon was visible to civilians from the ground, the 3 other objects shot down by American fighters over Alaska, Canada, and Michigan the following weekend were only detected after the North American Aerospace Defense Command removed Cold War-era filters from its radar. Previously, filters excluded anything too small, too high, too slow, or too fast to be a Soviet bomber or ballistic missile. For decades, despite radical advances by adversaries in balloons, drones, and hypersonic capabilities, we have been stuck in a Cold War psychology, blind to much of what was overhead. This is not the first time that upgrades to our sensor capabilities reveal...
All right, anybody bored to tears? I'm literally dying over here. The UAP displayed anomalous performance, holding stationary in hurricane-force winds. They appear to travel at supersonic speeds and outlasted our fighters by hours, despite no visible engines or infrared exhaust. I testified, this is Ryan Graves, by the way, I testified about these experiences to Congress last July, along with Fravor, a fellow former U.S. Navy pilot who had well-documented close encounter with UAP in 04. The shoot-downs last February marked the first time 50 years history in NORAD fighters destroyed objects in our airspace. President Biden did not mince words. If any objects present a threat, we're going to shoot it down. Who cares? Yet, this new era of aerial threats, I continue to hear from military pilots about sightings of UAP in restricted airspace. So it's still going on. They're still seeing stuff in restricted airspace. But where's the evidence? I want to see real-time evidence. I want to see them go online as it's happening from the cockpit. What is wrong with that? That's all we want to do, is be a part of the team. We're interested. We want to see what's out there. We want full transparency. You think that'll ever happen? Never. Never. I also hear from commercial pilots with accounts of hard-to-explain sightings and the challenges they encounter in reporting them to the government. See, they're still having problems. Remember earlier, a year ago, they said, hey, if you're a pilot, if you're in the military and you're a pilot, heck, if you work for the military or the government, if you're in the government, if you have a face and you're in the government, tell us what you've seen. We'll act like it never happened. Remember? And then they were saying, hey, tell us what you know to the people that were back engineering stuff. Tell us what you have now, and we'll let you go. But if you don't tell us within 60 days, the penalties could be quite severe. So we better not find out that you lied to us. What a great motivating factor. Just your life or you lie. Of course you're going to lie and say, no, we didn't back engineer anything. We don't have a thing. We don't even know what we're doing. As a matter of fact, what's a screwdriver? I don't even know what a Phillips is. Terrible. They're afraid that we, the people, are going to come up with UFO evidence or some technology. I don't even know if it's about aliens. I just think it's about the technology. That's what it is. Forget the aliens. That's secondary to the military. They want that hardware. And by God, I hope we do get it before anybody else. If we already have it, then great. Let's see something positive out of it. Why does everything have to be turned into a money? Everything has to be whittled away into nothingness till it has no meaning, no value. They just cut it, slice it, sell it, and that's it. Actually, it's cut it, slice it, package it, sell it, and then you warranty it. Well, you don't have to. It's optional. UAP reporting from the Air Force is anemic. Reporting from the Army and Space Force is non-existent. Data sharing between the intelligence community and Defense Department remains a major challenge. For commercial pilots, well, there is no direct confidential reporting channel at all. I thought they were able to go, right? Didn't they have to go to Bigelow? Wasn't it the Bigelow? You call the Bigelow hotline. Hey, pilots, if you've seen anything, right? Remember that a couple of years ago? Whatever happened to that? Did they take that down for pilots, that number out of order? I remember that. You guys remember that, right? Jeanette with the $5 super dono. It's pure love here at GoofOn. Doesn't get any better than that. From the Angel of GoofOn, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Jeanette. Grazie. Oh, Jeanette, it's pure love. Hold on. That is a really interesting. Oh, I heard the ding ding before. Somebody sent a Cash App? Whoa, $10. Who did this? Oh, that is so cool. Thank you. It doesn't tell me. Hold on. I haven't used this. I haven't had anything in a while. Well, it's not telling me who. Well, there's an email that came with it, so let me see. Oh, Ben, I see it. Yeah. Oh, Kelly. Thank you very much. Kelly Lewis with the EW. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that support. Oh my God. That was a nice surprise on the Cash App. I like the Cash App better than all of them. I like them. Thank you very much, Kelly. That was very thoughtful. You're a continuing supporter of GoofOn as well. This ongoing gap. See, these people, remember they were supposed to have an easy way to report their sightings, and now it's not. I knew it. And then he finishes it off here. This ongoing gap in UAP data collection invites the question of whether we are doing everything we can to protect our national security. Of course we aren't. Could it be possible that a decades-old stigma around UFOs is getting in the way? Yep. I'll put the link to that in the show description tonight. I don't normally put stories from anything non-YouTube. I normally don't put in the show description, but that's a good story. If you guys want, I skipped over some because, well, time, but you get the gist. So what do you think? Jaime Maussan for UFO president? Are you ready for this? Tuesday, March 12th. And this is coming from Gonzalo Chavez. Just so you know. The reveal of 2 new non-human bodies will happen at noon on March 12th from LA at the Mondrian Hotel. There's going to be an English live stream that'll be announced by another entity. But press is recommended to arrive early to the hotel and request access if they were not invited. The bodies will be in Peru for all those wondering if they were imported into the U.S. Oh, that's stupid. They're not even going to be bringing them here. They're scared. That is clever. Jaime has figured it out, hasn't he? I'm not gonna take, or maybe he couldn't get the bodies over customs. I don't know, but let's say he could. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump anyway. Just go right through Tijuana. So, you don't want those bodies being intercepted on the highway, see? Because everybody watching, always. The bodies are real, my friend. We're going to keep them in Peru so nobody can take them. We don't want nobody touch. He's smart. People will steal those bodies. They will definitely do whatever they can to get those bodies in the transport. You would have to have 3 or 4 transports, all identical, just to throw the scent off. And even then, you use a helicopter. Go.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bueno, transmitiendo en vivo aquí desde la Ciudad de
You
México.
son of a bitch. You can't speak English. Look at him. Stoned out of his mind. No, I'm kidding. Come on. Hey. And I want to remind you that... okay, forget that. I'm just going to go through it like this. Next Tuesday, March 12th. Press conference will be held, in the city of LA, in the West Hollywood and the Mondrian press conference. 2 new species, specimens, the tridactyl beings, so that's great, will be unveiled. Truly impressive. Yeah, thank you. I really tell you, they are part of the same discovery board that we were able to obtain for research very recently. And now we're going to make them known. Hold on. To make them known, in addition to fact that very important news that I cannot yet, they got the cliffhanger. There it is, the grift. There he is. We have something very exciting to tell you, but we cannot tell you yet because we want you to show up. Don't cliffhang us, man. Just tell us. We're still going to be there. God, you see, that makes me believe this is all about money, doesn't it? Just tell us, man. Oh, we can't reveal until they're dying. You know what it is. Just say it. By the way, we're going to show you this exciting new detail of the four-armed alien. Oh, 4 arms. I got to see this. But no. I can't tell you what it is. Gotta wait. It's so lame, man. They treat us like idiots, They do. And now you're gonna show up because I got you curious. Oh yeah, I was coming anyway. You say alien bodies, I'm gonna be there. You don't need to tell me, hey, we got something special to show you. Something special? Alien bodies is special enough. That's how you know they're not real. When they keep trying to pump it up. It sells itself, Jaime. You don't need to be the showman. Showman? Schumann? Unbelievable. Schumann went crazy, kept hearing the same note in his head. True story. Learned it on Seinfeld. So they're going to make a big announcement. Everybody got to be there for the big announcement. The grift is strong. All media that wish to attend, been invited to represent media. You can do a demand, television links, do. Got it. Figured it out. Thanks, Jaime. Thanks for the grift, bro. Thank you. March 12th, we'll be there with bells on. You bet your ass we will. Matter of fact, we're going to go live on March 12th at noon. At noon. We're going to go live. I'll make the thumbnail tonight. That's a week from today. I got to show you this. I don't want you to get mad, though. So I'll save it. I'll save it till later. I'm going to show you this, though. Okay. So it seems Representative Luna, talked about it yesterday, has seen bodies of aliens. Who here thinks it's the same bodies that Jaime's going to show next week? Me too. That's what it is. It's nothing special. But I want to hear the grift. I want to learn the grift in case someday I want to turn to the dark side. I want to see how they do it so perfectly and get away with it. It's the getting away with part that really is interesting to me. Like, why would you keep bringing on people that just lie? Here we have Corbell. Here we have Jaime. Here we have this one, that one. Nobody's legit. It makes me sad. Really, it does. I know I want to get mad, but I'm maturing. Trying to. It's not working. All right, here we go.
With Representative Luna. We had a meeting with Representative Luna, and it was a powerful meeting. And I have to say, she's a badass. I don't know much about politics. As a human being, she is a pit bull, and she is smart as a whip. And to be able to have that moment to cross.
Funny, I never heard Corbell say that about a man before, right? He never said that about anybody. Oh, this guy's smart as a whip. Very, very smart, intelligent, like a pit bull. I didn't expect it. What, Jeremy? Because she's a woman? Is that why? Say it. Say it. Now, I'm being unfair. And I did that on purpose. Because that's not what Jeremy's doing here. I just wanted to have some fun because that's what people will do. They will make it up. All right. I know, but he deserves it fairly. Nobody should lie.
Reference names, ideas, things that are going on, what the trajectory is forward, the distrust of Arrow, like all these things. It was really powerful for me in my own journey in this, trying to figure out this UFO conundrum. is to have a meeting like that where we're talking at a level where a lot of what you'd have to catch up on with most people, she was right there. And I hope this makes the cut. I hope she's cool with us talking about it. Do you agree that that was a really great meeting?
Oh, it was a great. Again, our friend Tim Burchett made that possible. We mentioned that we wanted to meet her while we were in D.C., and he said, let's go. Get up, let's go. Let's walk down the hall, down the stairs, and go to her office and walk right on in and set that in motion. And we were going to get 5 minutes with her. We ended up spending a lot more time than that. And I was really impressed with her. We got to meet her husband. Her newborn was there. Her key aides. She had a couple of key aides that were in the room. We closed the doors, had a great conversation. We can't really get into specifics about the conversation because it was private, you know.
Okay. So basically, you talked to her. She said they saw bodies. What else can I say about the clip? I mean, we're going to keep saying, you can't say this, you can't tell you that, but we can say that this was said. We know, we heard it. All right. Even I'm frustrated with it, guys. I feel your pain. I don't like repeating either. Hey, got a great video to play right now because it's almost time. So we're going to do it now. We're going to roll into Thin Air's video from yesterday, 2 days ago. I wanted to play it yesterday, and I think, oh yeah, I didn't feel good, so we left. But check this out. This is Into Thin Air. It says, Northern California blizzard, 12 feet of snow and 190 mile an hour winds. Yikes. This is what I was talking about yesterday as well. The weather is a little more extreme. You've seen the videos I've shown you from Florida, and it's still wintertime. And we're having summer-like weather. It's crazy. I've been here now 3 years. Is this my second winter? Third winter? Yeah, third winter. Yeah. And the last two, we had hardly any rain. And that's what it's like in Florida. But I think we're breaking records this winter. It's crazy. It's fun. I like it. All right, Into Thin Air, go. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is February 3rd, Sunday. I hope you all had a good weekend because there are many of us that didn't have that option. And I'm talking about California and these record-breaking blizzard conditions that are taking place. And it's really paralyzing these communities. And we're not talking just one snowstorm. We're talking multiple days and feet, up to 12 feet in some areas. And this was predicted 5 days beforehand, as you could see in this article here. Quite literally, the article says up to 12 feet of snow heading to California. And that's exactly what happened. And with that came some insane winds. And this is no exaggeration. We're talking winds of up to 190 miles an hour. That is equivalent to the wind strength of a very strong Category 5 hurricane, which we are going to see a lot of in the coming season, but that's for another video. But this was actually put in an article saying California is getting wrecked by a massive snowstorm with winds of up to 190 miles an hour and estimates of more than 10 feet
That's
of
insane.
snow. Taking a look at some of the satellite views, we could see this storm was already formed and approaching by February 29th, and then over the last 5 days, the storm has slowly rolled its way down the western coast and now is affecting the Sierra Nevada mountains. And you see the mountains themselves being completely lit up throughout the entirety of the storm. So just like any low pressure system in the northern hemisphere, just like a hurricane, it is spinning counterclockwise. So you're going to see as it's rolling down the west coast, the point I'm trying to make here is that the moisture is being pulled, like I said, in a counterclockwise direction up into the Sierra Nevada mountains with no high pressure to stop this system from moving south, as we can see here, as opposed to cutting straight across the top of the country. And that is why we are seeing these numbers so high, with a lot more to come as you see these low pressure systems making their way across the Pacific beginning in just 3 days time. We can see Ranger Scott here. He's been on TV a lot the last couple days. Check out this article, 12 feet of snow, 190 mile per hour wind gusts as life-threatening blizzard pounds California. Another article here from USA Today saying Northern California battered by blizzard, Sierra Sierra Nevada residents dig out. So basically, when you see mainstream media stories about snowstorms in places that usually get snowstorms, you can bet that this is a big deal. Some of the numbers coming out of this storm that we went over in the beginning are verified here by the NWS Sacramento X page. And it's verifying those insane wind speeds and everything that comes with it. The tweet says a blizzard warning remains in effect until midnight tonight for areas above 6,500 feet. Elsewhere, a winter storm warning is now in effect for elevations above 3,000 feet, with another 1 to 2 feet of snow expected above 4,000 feet. More snow Monday and Tuesday. Mountain travel is highly discouraged. So clearly a very dangerous and ongoing situation. Now, also with these intense storms, we get power outages, and California right now is the only state in the United States with any sort of measurable power outages. We have nearly 13,000 customers without power, and most of those are more than likely in the Sierra Nevada mountain region. This storm was so bad, even ski resorts were forced to shut down, obviously because the situation is way too dangerous and overwhelming, even for people that do this for a living. And one other topic that not many people are talking about right now is the fact that we always deal with a snow melt. And because of all this additional snowpack that these mountains are going to have, mark my words, when the season starts to warm up and this snow begins to melt, we're going to be dealing with landslide issues in California. This is a normal thing we deal with every year, but it's impossible at this point to not notice the changes going on when it comes to these events becoming stronger and more frequent. My friends, that's what I got for you for right now. I'll have updates on the X and Instagram pages as always, and please leave me your thoughts down below. Shout out to Canada, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Into thin air. That was a cool report. They're all good, but I like that one, man. That was like, wow, 12 feet. That's a lot. That's crazy. And yeah, good point at the end. That's all going to turn to slush. And then it's all going to start going downhill. Oh, those poor people in the rain season. God, it's going to be, it's setting up for, Jesus, what if there's a fire in the summer and you want to live in California, got to, high risk, high reward. It's a beautiful place. It really is. California is just beautiful. But I really wouldn't want to live in LA. I'd like to live in the outskirts. But I don't know where. I don't know. I know Southern California. I don't know Northern. All right. What is this? A UFO? Time for a UFO video. It says from World War III, breathtaking UFO video. Huge triangle shape recorded on camera. Karachi, Cherkessia, Russia. Say that 3 times backwards. All right, I'm going to show this to you in 5. Wait, how long is it? I can't see. 4, 3, 2. This? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That's so fake. Come on. I've never played anything so bad in my life. I couldn't see it on my phone. So I said, well, how bad could it be? Now, that's probably why it blended in the beginning. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Let's take a look. Oh, that's it. That's all they're showing us. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just goes, it's smooth. It looks terrible, though. Like, why would it do this? Why would it go around? And why wouldn't there be more video? Right? You're not going to go chase it in that airplane? I can't buy that. That to me looks so bad. If it's real, see, that's what I'm talking about. I could have just laughed at a real UFO. No, really, I could have. Right? Right? I really could have, and we would have never known because my ego won't allow me to keep looking at that. Now, it really looks bad. It looks fake. But that is kind of what I'm saying. Like, we do it a lot. Oh, that can't be real. It's too good to be true. And usually 99.9% of the time, it's debunked. But we're looking for that 0.01%. That's all it takes is one. All right, it says I must read this. Here we go. Mick West. Oh, right. All right, I like this one. So I'll pull it up for you. I got to remember to do it in front of me, so I don't have to look to the side. It's one extra step for me, but it does help. Oh, it automatically did it right. So no, it didn't. Put me in there. I want to be in there. There we go. So it blows it up all the way. Accurate fitting one map on top of another can be a bit fiddly, he says. You can't just draw some straight lines on different projections. Here, with the accurate fit matching the coastline, we see that the East Coast military UFO hotspots coincide with military training ranges centered about the Cherry Point complex. Yes. And Marikov says, did Gimbal and Go Fast occur in restricted military airspace? No. Did they occur here? Yes. Look where I am, Florida. Bam, 150 miles out. Boom. Whatever. I should go out there. I should get a boat, just get on in it. You don't even need a license. You don't need to have a boat license or anything. You just need a driver's license to rent a boat and take it off into the water. No experience. So I want to do that. You know, I've only driven a boat once in my whole life. And it was the best experience. It was like I was made for the water. I'm telling you, man, something's going on. All right, let me get rid of some things here. Now I understand. My computer did an update. And it opened up so many things. I now have WhatsApp on the desktop. Gotta have that on the desktop. All right. So Mick West found out exactly where, if you line everything up, where the UFOs are shown. Right there. Is it showing up? Yeah, it is. I know, you're like, so? I'm with you. So, hey, he just figured out exactly where the pinpoint was of the sightings, I guess, give or take a few hundred miles. Thanks, Mick. It's all right, mate. It's all right. You're not Jason Statham. Stop it. All right. Get over here. I want to thank everybody hanging out tonight here on good old Goof On. It is Giordano's UFO Network, or the greatest UFO network, or whatever play on words you want to use. Now, we are living in a bizarro world. Think about it. And I'm going to start with the obvious elephant in the room, Jeremy Corbell. I know, I could have went Lue Eligonzo. So, if you start with them, we're going to work it all the way back. Start with them and work it back. Back engineer everything we know. Jeremy Corbell doesn't give us any good videos. We can all agree on that. The evidence stinks. All right. Elizondo. What did he do? He came in, got us all jazzed up, making it seem like they're here, and we're going to figure this out once and for all. And he didn't. He failed. And now he's writing a book. Wrote a book. And will make significant amount of money. Not enough to retire on, but enough to write another book, probably. He's set. And you want to throw in David Grush now? We can do that, but he's still, I don't know, man. But let's throw him in. He's part of the problem. He comes in with the whistleblower tag, right? And what was he? The exact opposite. Not a whistleblower. He's a hearsay blower. Big difference. I'm not going to get into that with him because we all know that's the truth. He's not a hero. He had to talk to Dobser everything was like scripted out, basically. Say this, do that, don't say this, don't say that, and we'll let you live. Right? Next. Well, it can go anywhere from here. George Knapp. He is not a problem, though, but he's part of it because he assists Corbell, right? He's a mentor, so he's guilty by association. Plus, he's been a part of some things that I think he knew were a little sketch, but because there's a dollar attachment to it, you do it anyway and pray that nobody finds out. Truth always rises to the cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah. Right? Travis Taylor. He came in, same time. He was around a little bit, but he came in, and what did he do? He played two different roles. He lied or didn't tell anybody he was still working for the government when he was working at Skinwalker Ranch. Don't you think you disclose that to the people you're doing significant work with? Fringe stuff? And then you're going to run back to the Pentagon and say, you'll never guess what these guys think is happening. I'm going to make believe tomorrow I had a dream about Jesus Christ and something came and took my brain and pushed it outside. You guys still have that old brain scan thing of that other guy? Yeah, we'll use that, say it's my head. How dumb do they think we are? Anyway, he is Bizarro. Very Bizarro. Speaking of Bizarro, let's not forget Gary P. Nolan, and the P is not for professor. That guy was visited through Stephen Greer. He was visited by the CIA because he had this technology that can scan brain shit, right? And it can tell what's going on inside. It's really good technology, too. Congratulations, great. He's set for life. But they wanted him, and they got him. And now, in Bizarro-World, Gary P. Nolan gets paid to talk about, you got it, UFOs. How many sightings has he had? No. How long's he been hunting UFOs? No, he's not either. In the paranormal world, where does he fit? It's bizarre. Bizarro-World. Yep, that's what we're living in. What if things were different? What if? Boop, boop. Just a little different. Who else? I know there's many more. Brandon Fugel. Zig Fugel? Oh, the Fugel comes in with the helicopter, showing power and strength. Comes in swooping down like he's Batman. Right? Episode 1 of Skinwalker Ranch. Everybody's sitting at a picnic table in a dusty area on a ranch. He lands the helicopter. Dust flies up everywhere. They're covering their food. It's getting all over. He comes out in his Steven Seagal attire, acting like he just, I don't know, shot a lion in Africa. He walks out with this confidence. And he's like the biggest nerd on the block. Hey, how you guys doing? What do we got going on today? Oh, I see. You know they planned the whole thing out. Hey, you know what would be great? If we were sitting here and we got the helicopter coming in for a landing and everybody's looking up at the master planner. You, Fugel, the Fiora of Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, and that show is still going strong today. Sieg Fugel. It's all so stupid. Now, that right there, my friends, is bizarre. Brandon Fugel is bizarre. He doesn't fit in here. Yes, I know he was part of some organization where they researched for Bigfoot and things like that. He was a benefactor, right? Benefactor? Beneficiary? Whoever gives the money. The beneficiary? The benefactor is the recipient, isn't it? Well, he gave the money. Good for him. He's a philanthropist. Thank God somebody is. Hey, if there's one good thing about Brandon Fugel, he helps people. He does. He's got a good side. But we all play two roles, don't we? No. Real people don't. Billionaires do. Show me one of these billionaires out there that are normal. You can't do it. I'm glad we have them here. I am. I'm glad. But I wish it was somebody else doing it. But at least they got people doing some research and shit at Skinwalker. I get it. I get the allure. But don't show me fake stuff, man. Don't show me stuff that you don't know what it is and tell me what it is. Don't say it's a UFO when it's a dot in the sky many miles away, when it's probably a satellite or even an insect 3 inches away from the lens. Don't tell me it's raining when you're peeing on my leg. It's what they do to us. It sucks the way they treat us. We're all idiots. They're the idiots. If they knew what they were doing, they would do it right. You don't hold evidence. George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell, Jaime Maussan, James Fox. They all hold on to this for what? To gather up we've got the evidence. Smoking gun, but we're going to make them, at least we got to make $1 million before we can show it to you. That's what they're telling us. That is unbelievable to me. That's what James Fox is doing right now. It sickens me. Sickens. As soon as I captured something on video, it went up that night. I know I didn't have, there are some things that are like, wow. I mean, I can't believe it. But, you know what I mean? That's transparency. You don't hold on to it in hopes that, it'll bring in a lot of money if we put it in a documentary. Bullshit. That's not how ufology works. You know what works like that? Grifters, con men, liars, cheaters, charlatans. That's who that's for. Oh, do we need to hear Matt Laszlo? No, I can't. I'm not doing that guy. Forget that. Doing that guy. That was weird. I got to play this. I love this. What? I have got to question Jeremy Corbell. I know you're sick of him. I am too. But this is ufology, guys. Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp say they sent witnesses to Arrow, but Arrow did multiple things wrong while talking to witnesses, and it spread like wildfire. Corbell also points out that a certain lieutenant colonel who was taking testimony for Arrow further destroyed Arrow's reputation. Corbell and Knapp say that no witnesses are going to Arrow anymore because of how Arrow has handled testimony from witnesses and Sean Kirkpatrick's behavior. Kirkpatrick is still destroying Arrow's reputation for witnesses, even though he is not the director of Arrow anymore. Jeremy Corbell also says that they will be sending witnesses through a new process that has nothing to do with Arrow. Other people on the call, which was not expected by witness. Witness was told they would receive, I see. When the witnesses were given their testimony, other people were on the call listening in, which wasn't expected by the witness. Witnesses were told they would receive a write-up of the interview with Arrow. No follow-up, no write-up, nothing. That sucks, but let's not forget the source. It's coming from Corbell, who does not like Kirkpatrick. See what's going on here? They're literally shitting on each other in public. This is our ufology right here. These guys. Right now. This is what's going on right now. Why we don't have any credibility? Maybe it's my shirt. But if you look past the shirt, check this out.
Yeah, we did send people to Arrow. You and I, absolutely. I very intentionally was on the phone with many, many people. I said, don't mention my name, but if what you've been telling me for years is true, you got to go to them. And I'll tell you one experience. There was a lieutenant colonel that was taking, one of these reports. And I know the guy, I know about the guy. We haven't met yet. But, a good listener, somebody that people we know and trust says, he's a good dude. But the process was a witness goes in, gives him all the information. There was a surprise couple other people on the call, which is just rude because it's sensitive information. And this is a proactive individual. Somebody was like, I want.
I'm sure that they told the witnesses there were other people on the phone. I'm sure of it. But they, well, I don't know, but it just seems fishy.
Want to do good for America. I want to tell what's going on.
See, what Corbell's trying to do here is turn it on Kirkpatrick and put all the blame on him. This is so freaking high school. It's unbelievable to me that it's happening. And that's what they're doing. They're bickering, but doing it in a sort of professional way. The way I do it when I talk about other people here. Maybe not as professional. But, those pop shots we give. Talk about other people for a second. It's what he's doing. It's the same tactic. But I'm not mainstream. These guys are mainstream media. Right? Aren't they? They're on mainstream, CNN, Fox, all those POS channels. But that's what's going on. It's so funny.
Tell us a story. He was told.
It's Bizarro-World. Like, this should not be happening. This is irrelevant to the main goal in ufology, what's going on here. This is completely irrelevant.
Going to have a write-up of what he said to make sure it's accurate before they submit it, and they would be in contact. After that call, nothing.
See, what's the point of even talking about it in public? If you have a problem with it, work it out behind the scenes. That's what I'm learning over these years, right? You have any issues, don't do it on air. Do it behind. And doing this, it's very interesting to me, all because Kirkpatrick told the truth when he was coming out of that meeting and people were asking him questions, and he's like, yeah, none of it's real. Everybody lives in fantasy land. That's where all these stories are coming from. I'm paraphrasing, and that's what triggered Jeremy Corbell now, two or three responses towards Arrow, and specifically Kirkpatrick. It's unnecessary. Do it behind the scenes. No need to let us. See, if you really want to protect ufology, do it behind the scenes. We're talking about Arrow. We're not talking about Third Phase of Moon, Goof-On Secure Team, or anybody else. This is the government we're talking about. This is big time stuff. Treat it that way. They're not. They're not. I would be opposed to this. I would never have these guys ever talk to the public again, talk to the media. It's crazy how they let it go like this. I don't understand it. It really is strange that Arrow isn't backing up Kirkpatrick. I mean, there really is. It's Kirkpatrick versus Corbell right now. And we suffer. Arrow is not trusted anymore because, that'll take forever to patch up because they did this in public. Yeah, I understand Kirkpatrick said the truth and it made Corbell mad. But that was Kirkpatrick's job. And he did it. And people don't like it. Because it doesn't follow their narrative where, oh, we know for sure there's aliens. With the information Kirkpatrick had, he didn't see any evidence for it. That's what he's saying. He didn't say there isn't, right? Did he? Because I don't remember it that way. I remember it being, from what I've seen, I didn't see anything that showed there are secret this and covert that and corruption here. Because that's not the work he was doing. He wasn't researching, looking for that. That's what's so silly about this whole thing. It doesn't make any sense. It's Bizarro-World. It's the opposite of way things should be handled by adults. I don't think I'm wrong. I feel like I'm right, actually, for once. Who's this guy? David Gosling. Oh, thank you so much for doing that. It's time to give away 5 more memberships. Thank you for the reminder. Did you do that yesterday too? Thank you for doing the gift, by the way. That's very generous of you. Who got it? All right, I'm coming in there. All right, now, there's also a poll going, and we're going to close it down in a second. But let's do the... Now, anybody who's here has a chance, if you're not a member, to get one of the memberships. So it's random. YouTube does it. I'm going to hit gift the 5 now. Hold on. Oh, it's raining outside. I was wondering what the hell's that noise was. All right, let's get a little bit of excitement going here for it. All right, everybody, it's time to give away 5 Truthology for UFOlogy memberships. All right, everybody, it's random. Keep your fingers crossed. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gift. Who got him? Who got him? The True Few got one. All right. Stephen A got one. The Richest. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. The Richest YouTube channel. Hey, Foghorn Leghorn and Mark Evans. Well, that worked out really nice. All right. Cool. Congratulations for at least a month. That's awesome. All right, let's finish the poll, shall we? So we've got 121 votes. I usually wait till 140, but we'll end it now. Do you think strides towards disclosure have been made since 2016? So there's a 4-part answer, and I am screaming. Hold on a second. It's a 4-part answer. You could choose yes, a little bit. No, no evidence yet. 2 steps back. No, it could be worse. Or yes, big jump towards disclosure. Coming in at the lowest at 8% is yes. There is a big jump towards disclosure. 8% out of 121 votes. Then we have coming in at 10%. No, it could be worse. Okay. The next one coming in at 33% is no evidence yet. 2 steps back. You know, I thought that would have been higher. But coming in at 47%, yes, a little bit closer to disclosure. Wow. Wow. Goofonians, I don't know you anymore. I really thought it was going to be that second one. No, 2 steps back. I'm really, really shocked right now. Wow, what a good poll. I learned something a little new. A little new. A little new. Can we turn that music off? That was a great. I've never been surprised on a poll yet. Oh, that sounds really good. I like the way that's. I've never been surprised by a poll yet. Careful. Careful. All right. What is this? All right. I'll show this. See if, they put the name. They have the name of it. All right. Oh my God. Wait, what year is it now? 19 years ago today, Stan Romanek showed us one of the aliens that were peering through windows at his house. This is the one, not the bedroom one that got him famous. This is the one that he's less infamous about. Wow, it's really coming down. This is the one where it looks like a kitchen and the thing goes like this and then it backs away. There's no, you'll see. It just looks silly. And yet it's history. This is history. This is what's amazing about video. We would have never seen this. It's history. Go.
Video de un gris grabado por el contactado Stan Romanek.
Holy shit. Oh my God, what's it doing? Holy shit. Oh man. Where the fuck did it go? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Okay, that, honest to God, on my life, is the worst acting I've ever heard in ufology. Ever. It is absolute, and just like the other video, awful. It is. It's awful. Listen to how awful. And yet, I can't stop smiling, because that's how bad it is.
Shit. Oh my God, what's it doing? Holy shit. Oh man. Where the fuck did it go? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
He says, where the F did it go? And he's 5 feet away from it. Just go look. Where did it go? Don't you know your house, bro? Is there a door right there? What is he, outside? Where did it go? That was bad. That's him lying and got the line wrong. See, this is what I do.
Por el contactado Stan Romanek.
Holy shit.
Okay, so it's outside, and he doesn't know his own backyard. Come on. And don't you love, he tried being symbolic too. He did it on March 5th at 3:10. Come on. He did it on purpose. No, that's when the aliens showed. No, the aliens showed up at 3:08. So I don't care. Oh, but he recorded it at 3:10 at 5:05. And I'm trying not to get some numerology involved with me on this one.
Oh my God, what's it doing? Holy shit.
It's looking at you. What's it doing? I don't know. It's doing a card trick. I don't know. Backflip. What's it doing? That's another stupid line to say because he's lying.
Oh man. Where the fuck did it go?
And his breathing is bad. It's fake. It doesn't even match up. Where the F did it go? Gotta say the F word. You don't say the F word, doesn't sound serious. Gotta swear. When you swear, people think you mean it. So keep doing it. Hey, that UFO chick, how you doing? Jim Naff, what do you say? Zach.cast Monte? Anomalies and the Real Deal, Stars and Night Vision. How you guys doing? I'm glad you guys got those memberships. That was fun. That was good. I'm glad I waited till tonight because I was going to do all 10 of them last night. And then I said, no, we'll do it tomorrow. That was fun. I'm glad YouTube gives us, well, I guess I get 10 a month. So I've been getting 10 a month since day one. I think depending on how many subscribers you have. It's got to be because I'll have to read through it again. But all right. Are we done here?
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't either. I really can't. No, I can't. I used to kill this guy, man. We used to just go nuts. It was Stan Romanek day every week. Well, we did one show a week. But we would spend 1 hour on Romanek, and I got to tell you, it was worth every second.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Well, it was a three and a half hour show back then.
Holy shit.
Where did it go? Oh, I don't know. Maybe in your backyard. Stupid. I'm glad he's gone. He was just awful. Just awful. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I can't even tell you. You want to hear something terrible? Do you want to know what this administration was doing with the migrants, immigrants, whatever? They're importing voters, is what people are saying on the right. But they were sneaking in and have snuck in over 320,000 by not going through the border. They were flying them in. So far, they've flown in over 320,000 unvetted illegal immigrants. Just saying. It's voting season. 10 million people. That could change an election if they all voted for Biden. If they get back in, say goodbye to this country. I swear, say goodbye to it. Say goodbye to the world. Everything will change. Forever. It's sad. And you know what? It's sad because there have been hints about it. You hear people say things like, hey, if we don't get disclosure this year, which was last year, we're never going to get it. What does that mean? Why were they saying that? I'm talking, everybody. It's crazy. Well, here's one reason why we're not getting it. A little reminder.
The Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy, not a ufologist. I never have been, I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
We got to do it.
Never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I just do counterintelligence guy. I just do guy. I just do counterintelligence guy. I just do guy. I just do counterintelligence.
Evil. How you can lie to the American public. It's just, and I know he's paid to, and you know what? He may get pinned a little medal for what he's done. I don't know. But whatever it was, it stunk to high heaven. It stunk. Hey, there's the Y-Files. I'm a huge fan. They did a new episode a few days ago. It's on cryptids. And I found this video today just by searching for UFO stuff. And this popped up. And I've never seen this before. I don't know what kind of animal this is. But I don't know if I want it. I don't know. What is it? No volume. I don't get it. What is that thing? Is there something inside of it and they put something over it? No, look at the feet. Is that a cat under there? Maybe it's a whole thing, the cat's inside? I don't see the mouth moving. Oh, that's real. Oh, that's a body of something. Oh, yeah, that's real. Oh, that is bizarre. Yeah, that's real. What is that thing? You've seen this before? It's a burrito. Well, I don't know if these are the eyes or these are the eyes. These look like, it looks like it has a severe underbite with no overbite. It's like Hungry Hippo upside down. Right? Shouldn't this be on the top to grab the marbles? That is a weird word. It's hungry, hungry worm is what that thing is. So bizarre. So bizarre, right? That is just crazy what this world gives us. Oh, by the way, we're going the State of the Union is this Thursday night. So we're going to be doing a live stream anyway. And at 8:30, we're going to go over to Biden's State of the Union address. Yeah, we'll split the show. Like 1/3 that, 2/3 UFOs. And however long it goes on, we'll be there. He's not going to talk for an hour or even half an hour. He'll talk for at least 15 minutes. I think that's the limit with him. 10, 2 seconds. Well, I got the idea because Steven Crowder is having a drinking game. If you follow the rules of the game, we could do that here, but I don't drink. So maybe we'll come up with something else. So you drink if Biden has a brain fart. That could happen. You have to drink, or maybe we'll do 420, puff away, right? We'll do puff puff, State of the Union puff puff. Biden says something to let you know he's serious. I'm serious. Rub the hair on my legs, see? Curl back up. Biden tells an anecdote. That will happen. Man, we're going to get messed up. Biden blames Trump or MAGA for a problem he caused. Goes without saying. We might as well smoke now. Biden alludes to saving democracy. I had to think. It hurt. What? And finally, you finish your drink when someone heckles Biden from the crowd. That would be fun. We can do take a hit when Biden has a frame Bart. Yeah, we can come up with our own. Anyway, food for thought, food for thought. Hey, it'll be fun. It's something different. Corn pop. Yeah, oh, Biden whispering. Very good. When Biden whispers, then you got to take a hit. Oh, that's good. Let's write that one down. I'm going to do it. I'm definitely doing it. We're going to do it. Oh, here it is. What were those? Biden whisper. That's a good one. What was the other one? What was the other one? Then shouting. No, I don't think he'll fall over, but I like that. All right, we'll do this. If he falls over, you got to take the whole drink. We might as well come up with the rules now. Yeah, we don't want to show up and then think about it. So we got Biden whispers. Falls over, drinks whole cup. That's a major one. What else? Halfway through, Biden pick up a tub of ice cream and total. I like that one. Biden whispering for the win. Let's go, Brandon. Somebody says that. How about if he does mention corn pop? I don't know. Nah, he won't. I don't like that one. Scratch that. It's a State of the Union. Blaming Trump is good. Well, we're going to do that one. We got to have some guarantee. All right. And what else? Yeah, we did that one. Mumbles incoherently. Okay, we need one more. Oh, these are good. Good for you guys. What else? Yeah, we're going to be 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Yeah, finally, right, Ben? How often do I plan ahead? I don't. I do it on purpose. We're hand on forehead. How many words or slurs, mess ups, incorrect analogies? That's mumbles, and that's almost in the same thing as mumbling. We'll put that on. I got that on save. We'll see if we can come up with something different. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, but that is a guarantee. It will happen that night, probably after. Takes a dab. Yeah, we have that. We have the fall down. Trying to shake. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. No, but that's a good one. Shaking the hand that isn't there. Okay. We'll do that. We'll have to. Let's get one more, though. Let's do one more. It's got to be some. How about when he is coherent? Oh, yeah. Will he walk off the wrong side? Forget he's president. He has done that. He's called, what's her name, President Impala? What's her name? Apala? If he says inflation is down. Thank you. That's a good one. That's enough. Unless we find something better. We've got them all. So here's what I've got. We've got shaking a hand that's not there. Most likely that's when he's going to be leaving the stage or even brought onto the podium. So that's a tough one. The Biden whisper. I don't know if that's going to happen during a State of the Union address, but I like that. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. What's yours here? It says see yours. I'm looking. Seeing. Inappropriately. Yeah, we said that. Yeah, can't do that. That's yeah, it's going to happen after. Oh, that was already said. Gotcha. Says he loves the blacks. That's not going to happen, I don't think. But forgets he's president. No. Turns right and talks to no one. That's shaking a hand. We have falls over. And if he does fall over, this one, you got to drink your whole thing. He's going to blame Trump. Mumbles incoherently. And he will mention inflation is down. But he'll probably only say it once or twice, maybe never. He will say it, though. Is there anything else? Maybe Kumala. All right. Walks backwards is a good one. I think we've got enough, though. Yeah. When he comes back into the room, 3, 2, 1. That's funny. His pants are on backwards. But that would have to happen during. And what was Moody's? How many words, slurs? You know, that's a good one. That is going to keep everybody smoking. So let's go with that. How many slurs or how many mispronounced words? That's a good one. Now that I see the other options, that is a really good one. All right, so we'll do that Thursday at 8:30, and that'll probably be we'll probably go till 9:30, but that should be fun. That should be fun. Yeah. Oh, a lot of stuff going on this year. You know, it's a big year. This year is going to be huge. It's so huge that we're going to get a new president. It's going to be weird. Or we're going to have the same one. We're going to have the same one. Did you see this? I want to show you as a handful of protesters chase Alexia Ocasio-Cortez out of a movie theater in Brooklyn. And you got to listen to how she acts. Now, I understand being frustrated. I get it. She's a skinny little thing in the middle of the city. Men are surrounding her. She's got her bodyguard there, but still, I don't blame her in a way for acting this way, but you're a congresswoman. Show a little dignity. Let's see if I'm wrong. This is from Raw. What?
You refuse to call it a genocide in front of everybody.
I need you to understand that this is not okay.
It's not okay that there's a genocide happening. You're not actively against it.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're not.
You went on TV and avoided talking about it.
For what? Because now you can't say it's a genocide. Or what? You're deciding political race.
Oh, how she said what's happening now is not genocide.
You can't call it a genocide. Then how do you say it? We're not lying.
We're not lying.
You've been saying in interviews. It's insane. You haven't been calling it a genocide. Don't tell me I'm lying.
Here it comes.
Then just say it's a genocide. Just say it. Over 30,000 people are dead AOC. You can't just say it for once. Just say the word. That's it. That's all we want you to say. Or you're not angry about people confronting the public when you can't call it genocide.
Now she's outside where people are everywhere, so she's going to put on a scene.
Stop.
That's what she always does.
Cut it, and you're going to cut this, and you're going to clip this so that it's completely out of context. I already said that it was, and y'all are just going to pretend that it wasn't over and over again. It's fucked up, man. If you're not helping these people, and you're not helping them.
You refuse to.
You're not helping them.
I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. I just don't, appreciate a congresswoman saying that, swearing. No reason to get like that. You're under pressure. You should be able to handle it. I want to show you this, though. It's funny. Maybe it isn't. But the way this guy aggressively is coming. Let's see. Who's in front of her? I don't see anybody in front of her here. You know what I mean? Do you see anybody up here? Hold on. I want to show you this. I don't know if this is all fake. Where's the cameraman in front? Do you see him?
That's it.
Right? Where was he in front? Because we were just here. So where, I know it's clipped, but they're not that far from where they were. See? There she is. Right here. There's no cameraman up here. If you look here, they're next to, look at the buildings. Let's see if they moved far away from here. This is FNTV.
Cut it.
Oh, I thought that was the building. So they moved from, they were probably right here, back here, and then he probably cut in front of her. And then you see this guy, watch this guy, how aggressively he gets.
And you're going to cut
watch
this,
his face.
Clip this so that it's completely out of context.
Watch.
I already said that it was, and y'all are just going to pretend that it wasn't over and over again. It's fucked up, man. If you're not helping...
Look at the anger. Just represent like a lady.
People, and you're not helping them.
You refuse to.
You're not helping them.
You're not helping them. Can't talk politics for too long here. We'll start a riot. This isn't ufology. No, but she did a very good job in the, right? Didn't she do good? She did good with the, what do you call it? The UFO congressional hearing. They all did good. They did all right. Of course, we didn't get any evidence that day, but it is what it is. It is. It's ufology. But that's it for tonight. That is a wrap. A little bit earlier. I got to get somewhere before they close in 15 minutes. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. No bonus tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow. And hopefully there'll be a nice little surprise tomorrow as well. So hopefully that'll work out as well. It's a video thing. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Moderators and super chatters, thank you. I mean, the memberships and everything else tonight, I can't thank you enough. That's very generous. I think, wait, somebody else sent $5. Oh, I almost missed this. I'm glad I checked. Julian, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. I hope you're still here. But when did you send this? An hour ago. Yeah, 40 minutes ago. I didn't hear it, man. I'm sorry. But thank you for the $5. Totally goes right back into GoofOn. And thank you, newcomers and veterans, for hanging out, making the chat room interesting, and the show a little bit more fun, tolerable. You guys were awesome tonight. I wish there was a way I could figure out how to communicate better with the chat room and also do the show. But as a one-man band, it's hard. For those of you who have a show, you know it's hard to do. You can't. You get distracted by what's going on, and then you don't know the context of what people are saying in the chat room. And then, like me, I think you're talking about me. Oh, this guy sucks. Meanwhile, I just played a video about a guy who sucks. So here I am thinking it's about me, but it isn't. And then the whole big thing, oh, you said I sucked and you blocked me. Well, I didn't know. I was wrong. Well, don't do it again. So I don't. But thank you very much for making the chat room fun. Thank you, Marcel and everybody else, Samo, all the David and Mike, Dark Hour, for keeping the chat room safe. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much. And what do we do every night? Oh, yeah, Truthology. Truthology for ufology. For you. That's about it. That's a wrap. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget Alien Girl in the morning, 7 a.m. Alien Girl, 111. 7 p.m. GoofOn. Alien Bless.
Look at that thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies? And why did it sound like the most treasured sites in Christianity?